get it. All right, what's good, y'all? This is your Vice Commish Meese coming at you again with another video. We got, what is this, week 13? Yeah, this is week 13 in the NFL, and tough matchups coming up for everybody. Everyone's fighting for a playoff spot. Everyone's fighting for that bye week. That's what everyone's fighting for too. So, yeah, a lot going on, and what's it called? Yeah, let's get it, man. We're gonna dive in real quick. We're gonna do the same concept as last week and the weeks before. We're gonna try to give y'all a short video, and yeah, we got a guest for y'all. I don't know, you can't see him yet, but let me give him a little introduction. This guy, he's been going through it. He's topping our league though. He's topping our league. He's fighting for that number one spot, number two spot to get a bye week, but some might say he's a villain. So y'all see it. We got Just Neil in here. What you got to
Yes,
say
what's
to
good?
Just Neil, the
What's
villain?
good, man? What's good, everybody? What's good? You already
What's
know
going
Chesney
on?
here.
Yes,
The best in the
sir.
league. The best in the league. You already know, man.
Talk.
I don't gotta say much, man. I don't gotta say much. You already know. Look at the rankings. Look at the points put
Mm,
up.
yeah. Speaking of them rankings, talk your shit though for sure. Like I said, a villain. But he's backing it up this year, man. He's 8-4. And he's top three in points scored. So for sure, he's been showing out. He had a good draft. So, but yeah, with that being said, like I said, we got just Neil in here, man. We're just gonna talk some football. We're gonna talk these matchups, and we're gonna talk the future matchups, and then yeah, man, let's get it going. Let me share my screen real quick, guys. We'll get this video going. But it is Saturday today, so we already had some games played, which is fine. Not that many players. We had a couple, but a lot of people benched their star players. Joe Raj, which was a blessing for me. But yeah, man, let's dive in. Let's see. Let me share my screen. Oh, we're gonna do. Uh, you can see
Yep.
it.
Yeah, I see it.
Bad, bad, bad. All right, guys. So yeah, man, let's get it. So this is this week. Let's just take a quick glance at last week's matchups real quick. We'll go into that. We'll dive in on some, and yeah, we'll talk about them real quick. But all right, so this is week 12 matchups, guys. We're gonna go down the list. So even week 12, a lot of people were fighting. These are the last week, so everyone's fighting for positioning. So this was a big game, me against Esteban, because we were both, or he had one win more than me, and now we have the same record. But this is a big win for me. Let me dive in real quick. We'll take a quick look. So yeah, this is a big matchup. We're both for fighting for that sixth spot. So um, Burrow got hurt, so I had to go with Stroud. I'm glad I was able to pick him up, and he's been showing out. He's an MVP conversation. So 30 points here for Stroud. Chase lost, like I said, lost Burrow 12 points without having a quarterback. It's pretty decent. That just shows how talented he is. Hopefully, he keeps getting targets and catches. Tank Dell has been a sleeper as well, paired with Stroud. So that's my stack. It was Burrow and Chase, but now we're rocking with
It's the way.
Stroud and Dell. On the other side, Lamar Jackson, they didn't need much from him. They run the ball a lot, so that's what they did. He got 15 points for Esteban. Cooper Cup, 5 straight games that he's had below 10 points, I believe. So that's interesting for Esteban. I don't know if he should have traded him, but that's his number one pick. So I get why he didn't. Any thoughts on this one, just Neil, or what you think about this last week's matchup?
Um, I think it's just unfortunate for Swag, to be honest. It's Cooper Cup putting up 4 points. I mean, that's unfortunate. Gus Edwards in a run heavy game, only 4 points is kind of crazy too. I mean, he had everybody else showing out for him. AJ Brown obviously has kind of been off last like what 2 weeks I think, last week and the week before that. But other than that, I
Yeah.
mean, he just got unfortunate to be honest with Cooper Cup. To be honest, 14 that's 14 points less than his projection, and Lamar too. Obviously, Lamar you expect like 25 out of Lamar, and I mean you would expect that, but
Yeah.
yeah, unfortunate. Just the Ravens quarterback running back duel messed him up, and then Cooper Cup.
No, I agree. Yeah, and I think Cooper Cup. You don't want to say it, but he's benchable. What do you think? You think he should bench him going forward? Because, like I said, I think if I'm not mistaken, 5 straight games below 10 points. So, would you? What do you think if he should bench him or not?
It's kind of hard. I mean, the dude was literally number one, what, 2 years in a row almost. So it's kind of hard to just
Uh-huh.
say they're gonna bench this guy. I mean, he does have Hopkins, I think, on the bench. But
Yeah,
that's
let's
also
take a
it's
look.
inconsistent. I mean, it's all inconsistent with Hopkins too. I mean, Hopkins gave him 7. It's not like he gave him much.
Yeah.
He could put Nico Collins at the wide receiver spot and maybe put Najee Harris at the flex.
Uh-huh.
Or low key should put Najee Harris even over Gus Edwards almost
At this point, yeah.
going forward.
Well,
Yeah, going forward. Yeah,
yeah,
but
he has a tough team. Yeah, just because your number one pick's not producing. So, but yeah, I could see that Nico Collins in here if you want to bench cut. But like you said, it's not like he has another like amazing option, you know. So like
yeah,
Hopkins is like he's iffy too. Um, Najee you might throw in there, but you want to throw him in there for running back, like you said, because
yeah.
Gus has been sus. So, yeah, we'll take a look at this. We'll see what he has set up for next week. Next week's matchup. I'm interested actually to see what he's rocking with next week. But yeah, so this is last week's matchup. Let's keep going, guys. Let's do another last week matchup.
You hit the jackpot with Stroud.
I got lucky, honestly. I picked him off
Yeah,
waivers. My boy Jeff dropped him for me, so appreciate you, Jeff. Shout out to Jeff. He actually had Dell too, so appreciate Dell as well.
you got
But
Dell
that's
off of
how it
waivers.
goes. Yeah, I did get Dell off the
Oh
waivers,
my
so
god.
but like, bro, that's how it is, you know. Like
Yeah,
you got A Chain off of me, I dropped them. Dak, you got Dak off of me, so it's just like you got to
yeah,
make
it
room,
is.
and then everyone does. So bad drops.
Asian gave me the year of a lifetime.
And
Hey,
I'm dead. We will talk about that. We will talk about that trade towards the end, but let's keep it going. This is another good matchup. This is really good actually. Jeff
match for the
and
week.
Shibay last week. So um, I think Shibay needed Fields to get 16, and he faltered, man. He only got him 10. So if he would have gotten him 16, he would have got the dub. But I remember we were on the Discord clowning Fields because he's been pretty sus. Jeff pulled out a big win, and I think now all he needs is one more win, and he clinches a playoff spot. He started off 5-0. Obviously, injuries decimated his team, so he's been 2-5 after starting 5-0. But with all that being said, all he needs is one more win out of these last 2 weeks, and you know he's got a playoff spot, and then obviously he'll have what's it called, Justin Jefferson coming back. So, any
He
thoughts
needs
on this matchup?
he needs Jefferson because I don't. I mean, Mike Evans is great. Don't get it wrong. I don't see him putting up 70 yards and 2 touchdowns every game. He obviously could get his 12 points, I think, but 25 points, it's not gonna happen every game. Devontae Adams has been iffy this year just because of the inconsistency of targets. But with the new quarterback, it looks like he's been throwing more. Jimmy was not throwing him at all. Schwag just got
No, I
unfortunate to be
agree.
honest. I think Justin Fields really is not it anymore. I mean, they're thinking about trading him at a point for even drafting Caleb Williams, but
Hmm.
he might not even be the issue, but it's just not working out for him. And now Jonathan Taylor's out for a few weeks, so he's gonna need Kelsey master classes, bro. And low key, Kelsey's like he's been kind of iffy too. Like the Chiefs duo, I mean, they've been kind of iffy because I have Mahomes, so I see it every
Yeah,
week. They're not really doing the what they're used to, 30 and 30 games, 40 and 30 games. But I do think they're due for those games, so I think Shabay will moving forward will get those games. But I mean, and Kyron Williams putting up 38 points is kind of crazy. Like I literally forgot even that happened.
yeah, that got him the win, and
Yeah,
that was one of his players that was injured, and you know he was helping him
yeah,
out early in the year. But that's a big game.
yeah.
That got him the win right
I
there.
didn't even see that. Yeah.
That's a very quiet 38 because we didn't really hear about it, right? But he did go
Nah,
off.
not
That's
really. He
big
was going
time,
off.
yeah.
Yeah, he was going
Uh,
off.
so it's looking good moving forward with Jeff if Kyron Williams can, keep 20 point. He might be a top waiver wire pick. Other than his injury, he's
He's gonna
every
need
other
Mixon
game
to be
he's
more
played, he's
consistent
produced.
though.
And Mixon, yeah. So yeah, really good game. Fields hurt Shubay. If he would have started Kyler, I told him this. If he would have started Kyler, he would have won. But that's how it goes, man. You just never know in this.
Yeah,
You just don't know in football. So tough loss for Shubay, but Shubay is good. He's 8-4. He's still fighting for the number one spot. That was a big time win for Jeff. So shouts out to Jeff. Yeah, I'm interested to see what they do in the future next week's matchup. So we'll take a look at that. But yeah, let's keep it moving, man. Let's take a quick look. Oh yeah, over here. Um, cool. So we got Orange Kush against Brolo Simmer. So Simmer, bro, his team is really good. 162. Um, he's in first place, so he wanted that win just so he could get in first place. So that's
hmm
shouts out to him. Arnold 94. I can't remember last time Arnold scored 100 points, but what's it called? 1 in 11, 11 straight losses. What are your thoughts on that one? on
Should have
Arnold
started
losing
Zay
11
Flowers, man.
straight.
Wait, did he start this? I don't think he started Zay Flowers, man. I gave him Zay Flowers,
Man,
man.
let's jump in real quick. Um,
I don't, I don't think he
let's
started him.
see.
Yeah, he
Nah,
didn't
he
start him.
didn't. Yeah, I remember we were talking on the Discord about this. Yeah, HN was hurt. He didn't play, but
Zay Flowers should
Aaron
have been started.
Jones, 23 points. Yeah. So who did he start instead? He went with really, I get Tyler Lockett. Yeah, you would have put really here and then bench Lockett for Zay Flowers.
Puka's kind
Kyle
of been
Pitt, bro,
inconsistent.
this man needs a tight end. What the hell? But what's it called? Chino, his stag went off for him 40 and 19. So I remember I was keeping up because I keep up with these stuff. Like Adro was losing. Like it seemed like he was losing, and it seemed like he was gonna
Yeah, I
lose the
remember I
week
seen it
because of the
too.
projections,
Yeah,
right? And then the
Pacheco. I
Bills
mean,
game
Pacheco went
happened,
off. Yeah, Rasheed Rice,
and then Pacheco.
25. Rasheed Rice, 25 points is crazy.
Holy shit! Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I didn't even see that.
So yeah, I didn't either. So shout out to Chino, man. He picked the right spots because he picked the Rashid Rice. I saw he picked them up. So solid. He plugged them in. Let me see. Yeah, he put up 148, so he's still in playoff contention too. So he's still fighting for that sixth seed as well. So we'll take a look at these standings. But Arnold, bro, 94 points. Come on, man.
Arnold,
But yeah, man,
man,
let's
his
keep it going.
team went.
Nah, don't even start just new. That trade rate, man. We'll talk
You
about
about to
that
talk
here
about
in the
you about
standings
to talk
here.
about me getting beat now.
It's funny as fuck. So this is still this week. Let me go back. All right, there we go, week 12. And then the last matchup was Joe Raj. He put up 158 against you. Honestly, we got to dive in. This is you right here.
Yeah,
Um,
I got unfortunate.
we'll talk about the trade here too. Let's take a look. All right, yeah, go ahead, man.
I got unfortunate to be honest. Thielen, I don't know, 1 point. He got like 3 targets, I think, the whole game. I could have started Garrett Wilson over him, but I'm still iffy on starting Garrett Wilson because Thielen. I mean, we didn't expect Thielen. I got him off of waivers, but he's been going insane all year. Like 1 reception, 2 yards is crazy though from him against the Titans. And you guys, well, Panthers aren't good, but I would expect your targets and stuff. And then Saquon, I know getting Saquon was it was kind of was. I mean, I didn't really give that much to get him, but I mean, he wasn't like
Hmm.
Saquon was never supposed to be like the starting running back for me. I have the 2 running backs already that are my stars. He was basically
Yeah.
I wanted him really bad because I had 2 running backs on a bye, I think. Same week I played
Hmm.
you. So I didn't want to pick up nobody from
Hmm.
the waiver, so I needed a running back. That was the trade. That was the reason I even made the trade. And
Okay.
I could have started Stevenson, but I'm losing and I put up 132. I'm not mad at it. I mean, my kicker put up negative
Mhm.
points. So I'm not too mad at it, and it hasn't affected me that much in my rankings either, because I think I'll still end up top
Mm.
two. So as long as I get that buy, I don't care where I end up between one or two.
Okay. Yeah, you are in second place right now, and we'll talk about it here going forward, like these next week's matches. But yeah, you are in it forward, put you in a prime spot. That's a big one for Daraj though, because he's still in contention for the top seed. So, what's it called? Okay, some insight right there, guys, for the reason for the Saquon trade. So, but you're not gonna bench Saquon, right? That's the thing, though. You're gonna keep starting him, I assume.
Yeah, I will start him. Yeah, even probably a flex because my Kamara and CMC are 2 players that are my best 2 players right there. But I mean,
I
yeah,
agree. So you're for sure starting CMC and Camaro, right? Like that's your
no
locked in
matter
running
what.
back. So I
That's my
guess
locked in running backs.
and then
Yeah.
s- and then Saquon is your flex, but I mean, let's take a look. I don't think you will bench him for anybody. You think you would?
Depends on the matchup Stevenson might have because he's getting more carries now. He's finally getting more
Yeah.
carries. So it
Uh-huh.
depends on the matchup, I think. But
Okay.
yeah, it depends on the matchup. I mean, Garrett Wilson, I think will get a start going forward. I think 17 points is good for him. So I think he gets his targets. It's just like I'm still in a dilemma right
Yeah.
now who start Garrett Wilson, Thielen, or even McLaurin. McLaurin gets targets,
At the right
but
receiver.
yeah,
Okay. No, I'm
those are
with you
the
because it kind of the receiver talent is there. So I'm the same boat with Jamar Chase. Like the talent is there, but it's just the quarterback play.
yeah.
Right? Okay. And then I'm actually in the same boat with Amari Cooper since Deshaun Watson's out. It's just the quarterback play is like, fuck, bro. The
I tried to.
talent, the
I
receivers
don't know if you
talented.
remember. I tried to give you up quite a bit for Amari Cooper before. I offered you like Stevenson, like a receiver. I think McLaurin,
I think
somebody had
so,
offered you.
probably.
Yeah, you should have took that.
I should have, but that's the thing, bro. You don't know about
You don't
injuries
know
enough.
injuries,
Shit's
yeah.
I hate injuries, bro. Like Burrow injury, and then obviously Deshaun Watson injury affects my boy Cooper, even though yeah, it really does. So fuck injuries. I wish we had like a some sort of slider
And to
for
be
them,
honest,
like
I
they
could have
don't affect it
won.
honestly.
Hurts had a horrible first half. He had 6 points in the first half.
I was watching
I
that game.
was
Yeah,
I
you're
was
right.
I was kind of I was kind of feeling confident going into that second half, and then the Bills just fell apart, bro. I was like, and I wasn't watching the game right because I had to go somewhere, so I wasn't watching the
Mhm.
game, and I look at my phone and they're in OT. I'm like, what the fuck just happened? Like, what just happened?
Yeah,
Y'all were up,
that was
and then
actually a good
Baltimore
game, man.
defense,
I
yeah.
was watching it. Yeah, and
Like
then
Swift
but
was
you
underperforming. I was feeling confident, bro. I was feeling confident, and then Hurts
yeah.
35 fucked me, yeah.
That's what it is. And I played to watch this week, so hopefully Hertz got a 35 piece now. Hopefully he goes down to 20. Just regular 20, but
And
we'll
negative
talk
points for
about
my
that in the
kicker.
future.
Negative points for
And
my
that's a
kicker.
tough one too. This week too, no, didn't well, we'll take a look this week upcoming week. Oh, he hasn't played on tripping. Yeah,
No, he
that
hasn't
is
played.
big time.
Last week
Yeah,
he put up
negative
like
one.
3 points
Wow.
too though for me. The week before that one,
He's been
but I won
yeah.
though, so he might have to get the
You
boot.
making any changes on that or what? Well, we talk about it right here. Come on.
It's
Let's
the
take a good
Lions
look.
though. Like I
Future.
don't really
Let's
want to make it because they're so good, but it doesn't.
yeah,
It's hard to like
they
just.
are, yeah. Okay, well, let's take a look at the standings real quick, guys. God damn. Bro, you see this? My computer is fucked. All right, there we go.
Oh,
All right,
there
so
you
these
go.
are the standings. You can see it right there. So we do have some clinches, three people clinch, including Jasneel. So you're in the playoffs, bro. Shouts out to Jasneel. Playoffs, congrats, bro. Big
Thank you.
time.
Thank you.
Um, Shout out to Simmer and Shubay. They also clinched. They all have the same record, which is crazy, 8-4. Obviously, the point differential is what matters, and even that, other than Simmer, he's up there, 1664. You and Shubay, 1598, and then 1589. So neck and neck. So even if you're winning, you want to still put up points between y'all
Yeah.
two because it might come down to the tiebreaker.
Yeah.
For the second seed. So that's interesting. So good it hurts, and Jeff 7-5, 6-6 for Mike, and then 5-7 all the way down to Arnold at 1-11. 11 game losing streak for Arnold. Just gonna throw that out there, and then Simmer 5 straight wins. So he's finally because he had started off, even though he was putting up points, he had started off losing a couple games. So now
I was
five
like
game
two
win
and
streak
four
is big
too.
time. Oh yeah, you too, right? Yeah, that's
I was like
true.
2 and
And then
4.
you went off and then you lost last week. So that is true.
Yeah.
Any thoughts on the standings and what you're
All I said
thinking?
was at the draft when I drafted Kamara, people doubted me, man. People doubted me. There were people. Arnold tried telling me because he had Jamal Williams how he was gonna take over his role, all
Mhm.
this, all that. But I was like, nah, the Kamara, man. It was worth it. Those 2, 3 losses, it's fine. I'll take it. It was worth it. I waited, but it was
That is
worth it
true.
overall.
That is true
Looking at
towards
the
the beginning because you
standings,
had to wait 4 games. Yeah.
yeah, looking at the standings, I mean, Koopa, I mean, your team, I'm gonna bring it up again. You drafting a tight end was literally the worst mistake you could have made that early on. Like, your team could be so much better right now. I mean, you have CD, you
Yeah.
have a couple other players, like you got Devontae Smith. So, I mean, you got a team, bro. But then drafting, I don't know what went through his head. Um,
Already, I forgot his name. That's how bad it was. What's his name? The tight end for
Waller,
the Giants. I already forgot.
Waller.
Waller. Yeah. There you go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know what was the reasoning behind that till this day, but I mean, even you drafted early on Jamar Chase. I mean, 5 and 7.
I should take. I'm not gonna lie. I should take McCaffrey. Um, I was worried about his injuries, but I've noticed you can be.
I was
Even
surprised
though
I
you
got
can't be worried
McCaffrey
about injuries. Yeah.
because Raj he picked up Eckler right when he drafted Eckler third. I didn't expect that.
Yeah.
I was thinking about drafting Travis Kelsey the whole time. Like going into that draft, I was at the fourth spot. I was like, I'm
Mhm.
probably gonna take Kelsey. I'm probably gonna take Kelsey. And me
Mhm.
CMC falling to me was like a gem. I was like, perfect. That was perfect for me, bro.
Yeah. In hindsight, yeah, I should have took him, but yeah, I don't know what else. I don't know. Going back to the draft day, yeah, but
It's because
he
on the
Jamar
Niners
Chase
he
was doing
doesn't.
good.
Yeah, he was doing good, but on the Niners CMC doesn't have to worry about like he takes a lot of load, but it's not like he's like in the Panthers where it's like not protected as much. He's literally carrying the ball
Yeah,
every single damn play.
he was
So
getting fucked up. Yeah.
yeah, they
Oh
were
yeah, I
they were
feel
running
like
through.
this offense they put him in space, and then obviously they got a good line. So
Yeah,
yeah, I feel like for the most part, yeah, he's been healthy too. So from last year even, right? So I don't know what I was
yeah,
thinking. I should have took CMC, but obviously you got him. He's the number one player in fantasy, and obviously it reflects on you having a good record and putting up points. So that's dope. But yeah, so you guys see it, guys. So everyone's still fighting for a spot. You guys up here are fighting for a bye week, and then us down here are fighting for the sixth spot. So um, as I said earlier, if Raj loses two games, and I went out and I scored more points, which is 15-6, which is close. I'll take over his spot. Same thing with Mike. I need Mike to lose one, win one, and I win out. I could take his spot. Jeff just needs one game win to clinch, and he'll have his spot. Same thing with Raj. If he wins one game, then he should. I'm pretty sure he clinches a spot. So this next week will be interesting, and let's take a look, guys, for this week's actually week 13. Let's see what we got. So um, yeah, let's just go down the list. If you want to also to keep in mind what's it called, matchup of the week and the toilet bowl matchup too. So
Okay.
I'll let you decide those. But so this week right here, we already had a couple of players play. So this is me against Raj. Like I said, big time game. Projections are pretty close. Should be good one. Pollard TNF gave me 17 points. That was big time. And then his kicker under projection, only 4 points, which is good. I'm glad they were scoring touchdowns because he only
Yeah,
got what's it called, point extras, and he missed
we
the field
missed.
goal. So
Yeah.
he missed one. So I was like,
Um,
fuck yeah, man. That's big time. And then obviously, as everyone was talking about it, the Discord was going off. We're like, whoa, you bench Metcalf. So 37 points on the bench. Um, that
three
was
touchdowns
pretty,
is
I would say
crazy.
lucky. Yeah, I would say lucky. I'm not even gonna stunt. That was luck for me, blessing, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, this is what we got. I'm still iffy on my flex. I don't know who I want to go with. Godwin, Ford, DJ Moore is on a buy, so obviously I would have plugged in DJ Moore there, but he's on a buy. So either Ford, Cooper, shit, maybe I'll leave Godwin, but it's a tough call. I'm not sure yet. Other than that, Stroud, Dale Stack still going. On the other side, he has Hurts, who's been phenomenal. Probably I think the top, no, second best QB in fantasy behind what's the name, Allen. So worried about him. Eckler coming off a bad game, he might have a good game. Swift. This is what I was talking about, y'all, man. The Niners, come on, y'all. Please stop this guy. Don't not let him get rushing touchdowns. Hurts and Swift. So, but yeah, Zach Moss is filling in for Jonathan Taylor. So that's a big time hint for he didn't drop them all these weeks. So big time for Raj to have a flex option there. So what are your thoughts on this one? And I guess make a pick.
I'm gonna pick. I'm gonna pick you. I think you win. I think Hurts will
Let's go.
undergo under projections. I think Debo will have a
Okay.
bigger game just because of. I do think Debo will have a bigger game than 12 projections though, just because of all the. Well, if they go based off all the shit that's been talked, like through the Niners and the Eagles since the championship game and all the everything that's been going on between the teams. Because I have the Niners winning.
Okay.
Obviously, I'm a Niner fan, but I think they win. But I think Swift should underperform a little bit. I mean, that defensive line is strong. I mean, they had Chase Young to that. They should be able to stop him more. And they don't even know if Lane Johnson is
Couple.
playing yet, I think. And that's a big part of their Eagles O line right there. So that's gonna be and Zach Moss, I don't you really gonna get 14? I don't think he gets 14. I mean, he could maybe get like 8, 9. I don't know
It'll
much about
depend if he
Zach
gets the
Moss.
touchdown. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that's gonna matter a lot. I mean, Los Angeles defense, we're gonna have to see what they do. I mean, Cleveland is not that bad to be honest. They're not that bad, so they could low key put some points on them, get them down. On your side, I mean, Kansas City defense has been showing out. They've been insanely good this year. Chase 14, I think Chase could get more than 14. If he gets the targets, he'll get it. It's gonna depend on the quarterback targeting
Yeah.
him. Stroud 18, I mean, that's a big game against Denver that week. I think Stroud's matchup
Yeah.
is kind of tight because I think they're on a roll right now, so that'll be a tight one.
Defensively, yeah,
So
they've been. Yeah.
and that reflects upon Tank Dell too. So, but I think they'll pull through. ETN has been doing good. I think he'll pull through for you too. I think Godwin is just the piece where you kind of have to.
Yeah.
It's in the air, but I do think you'll win. 'Cause his side is good. I mean, New England defense is not. They haven't been that great, but they're decent. So I think Eckler could be stopped on his side. I mean, it's a blessing in disguise for you. I mean, Metcalf being benched was crazy.
It is, like you
So
said, a blessing, and I just got to capitalize now, hopefully. Um, but yeah. So you picking me?
I'm picking
Obviously, I'm gonna
you.
pick myself too.
Yeah.
Obviously, I'm gonna pick myself. What's it called? just because I'm not gonna pick against
I'm
myself, and
also
I like my chances too. So
I'm also picking. I also pick based off of standings. So like, if I lose, what where the situations to happen? Like, I don't want him to
that's what
win
you're
because
trying to. Yeah.
I don't want him to like be tied with me because I don't think he would take over me because my points put up. I have like 80, 90 more points put up than. But it
Uh,
puts our record gets in the same. So I don't
and then we
want that
still
to
got
happen.
another week. So
Yeah.
yeah.
So you
Okay.
can't risk those. Yeah.
I get it. I get it. So yeah, shouts out to you. He does have Goddard doubtful, so that's a big time. So he has Hunter Henry, but knowing my luck, Hunter Henry 2 touchdown game incoming. Like I hope not, but he's projected 5 points, but you already know he's gonna drop like 17. That would be big time. Hopefully he shits the bed. Like you said, New England's been sus, but
Laporta
you
should
never
do
know in
good. I
the
think.
NFL. I hope so, yeah. So yeah, man, we'll see. This is good. This is a good matchup. I like this matchup. I like my chances, but it'll be good.
Yeah, with
Um,
New England and sus though, I mean they don't even know what they're doing with quarterback right now. So
that's the
I think
thing,
you'll be
yeah.
set
So
on. Yeah.
but yeah, let's keep it moving. So that's a good matchup. Let's do the next one. Let's just go in order. So we got Orange Kush and Shubay. And Orange Kush, he had two players. He had CD Lamb, who dropped 32, and he also had the kicker Aubrey, which is 15
Yeah.
points.
And
That's
then
crazy for his kicker. So yeah, what are your thoughts on this matchup right here, Shubay versus Mike?
I mean, it's kind of crazy because we already got kind of what's going to happen. I mean, we kind of see, well, not fully, but I mean, Mike's players already projected double almost. So that's unfortunate. I mean, that's unfortunate for Shabay because his defense did pretty bad. It's only 5 points on the defense side, and that's Dallas defense. So you expect more. You can expect like 15, 20 out of them weekly, even if it's not projected. But that's unfortunate for Shabay. I mean, it's kind of obvious that we're gonna have to pick Mike here to win because I think that CD
Okay.
game was big. That Aubrey game was the biggest. I mean, CD, yes, he expect your star players to do that, but when your kicker's putting up 15 to 20, that's usually a really good sign for your team. Those are keys. But I do think for Shabay, Kelsey is due for a big game. I mean the Sunday night game. I think Kelsey is due for a 2 touchdown, 100-yard game. James
Okay.
Conner though is iffy. Gibbs is cool, but I think Montgomery always kind of takes the touchdowns away from him. That's where the Lions is a throw up, I think. And then
That's true.
Olave, St. Brown, they'll get his. I mean, now he wants to start Kyler, but is Kyler versus Pittsburgh defense gonna do great? I mean, we don't know yet. Pittsburgh defense is pretty nice,
Playing
so
away too. Playing
yeah.
in Pittsburgh as well. So um,
And then the flex position
it's a
with
tough one.
It's Elijah Moore, right? So
That is.
yeah, I mean,
I'm interested
yeah,
to see what does he know. What does Shubay know? Why is he
yeah. I'm
starting
trying to
Elijah
think why.
Moore
Yeah, that's
when
just such a random start right there.
I think Joe Flacco is the quarterback? He got yeah. Joe Flacco's going to start for the Browns, right?
Gosh.
Because obviously the injuries. So, but what does he know with Elijah Moore? Did they play with the Jets together? I think that's what he. I think I don't know.
So he's going off
I'm
a
gonna ask him in
connection,
Discord
but
because I think so, yeah, because that's the only thing that comes to mind. But Joe Flacco hasn't played in a while. I think he was in the practice squad, and then he got moved up to what's it called? They barely signed him like a month ago, I think so, or after the
yeah.
Deshaun Watson injury. So
And it's
what does
like
he know? But
and the line. I mean, then they have the Lions two running backs. Both teams got him. So I mean, it's gonna depend who gets the more touchdowns. I think
oh,
Montgomery always takes touchdowns right away. So Montgomery's always
okay,
projected like 11. Dude ends up with 17. I swear every week. So it's like
uh-huh.
you could probably expect more out of him. And then Devontae Smith will be key though. See
Yeah,
what he does against the Niners. That will be a key factor. But even if he does, say those players do bad, but then the kicker and CD, they take those points from those projections that they lost to the other players, and they get those for you.
hmm
They did those for you. And I mean, that's where it's just yeah.
no,
I'm gonna go Mike though. I
that's
gotta go
true.
Mike.
You go, Mike.
I know you need
That's
Shabay
a
to
tough one.
win,
I needed
but
Mike to lose.
yeah,
Honestly, this is that CD game we're and then like you said, Aubrey. Honestly, I tell everybody every time your kicker and defense points those because it makes a big difference, man. So if your
yeah,
kicker's 15 is really good to compared to like a 6 or 7, like bro, this is big time. Same thing with your defense. So Shubay already
yeah.
got started off bad with the defense. Deron Bland, what's up with that? I know he was talking mess and warranted because he was getting cooked, but he did get an interception, but not enough, man. You need like 10 points here, so he's already off bad right there. And then Olave is questionable concussion protocol, so if he does not play,
Yeah.
I don't think Shube has really.
I mean, there's our Reed.
This guy's good. I would. He's pretty good. I think he's been having good games, but he's also questionable. And obviously, Jonathan Taylor will give Shube some slack. His star running back is out, so We get it, and like we said, Shabay already clinched, so maybe at this point he's trying to get healthy. Maybe he doesn't really, um, I mean, I guess everyone wants that bye week, but he's cool with clinching and being in the playoffs. So,
That's what I'm saying. Like last week I
Mike,
lost, but I'm kind of happy I got that loss out the way. I was like, I know I was due for a loss, so I'm kind of happy I just get it
yeah,
out the way. Let's move on. Let's
mhm,
go. So it's cool to
exactly,
lose at
because
this
you guys
point. I
clinched,
mean,
so you guys are chilling,
yeah,
really. Yeah,
yeah,
you guys are chilling for sure. So I'm pretty sure that's where Shabay he's chilling too. He just want to get Taylor healthy, and then he'll go from there. Unfortunately for me, I need Mike to lose, but it looks like he might win, and I'll just make it official. I'm gonna pick Mike too, just because of the big game of CD Lamb.
yeah.
But yeah, it should be a good game. Maybe Shabay makes it interesting, hopefully, and yeah, it should be a solid matchup. But yeah, let's keep it moving, guys. Trying to have a short video for you guys. This is trash out, man. This is a bye week for Jeff, to be honest. Like, I'm not gonna jinx it, but bro,
Arnold's due.
Arnold has
Arnold's
been a
due,
bye
man.
week. You think he's due? You think so?
A
I
chain
don't
is
know.
playing, bro. A chain's projected like 13. He's playing.
Well, let's take a look, man. Will it pay off? Will that fleece of a trade pay off for Arnold A Chain? He needs at least 20 from A Chain, and maybe he gets the dub. If it does, then I'll say, all right, it was oh shit. It was a good trade, but I highly doubt it. Let's take a look. So he's going with Russell Wilson at QB. You want what are your initial thoughts on this matchup? And I guess make your pick too if you want, if you're
I
ready.
think Arnold could low-key win. I
Hmm.
do think he can win. I mean, it's AJ Dillon though. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if Baltimore's on a bye or not this week, but I think he should start Zay Flowers. Like, but there's not
I
much you
think they
could
are on a
bench. So
bye. Let's take a look. Let's see.
yeah, they're on a bye.
Yeah,
They're on a
Zay
bye.
Flowers
Okay.
on a bye. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, they're on a bye. Okay.
Hmm.
Oh, that's tough
Aaron
because
Jones
I
is
feel like
out.
this is low key the I feel like this is the low key to win the Arnold's. I'm gonna go Arnold. You know what? I'm gonna go Arnold this
You
week. I'm gonna go Arnold. He's
oh,
gonna break the
interesting.
losing streak. He's gonna break a losing streak.
You think so?
I think so.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's interesting.
I think Russell
I see
Wilson's
what you're
on a
saying.
roll. I think he'll get
Uh
20.
huh.
He's on a roll right now. I mean, the Houston defense is insanely good, but the Broncos are low key. They're picking it up, and they're low key becoming what we thought they would should have been before the season started. What they were supposed to be, and they're
Okay.
becoming. They're going there. Puka, I think he's due for a bigger game. He's been off. His targets are always there, so I think he's due for a bigger game. Marquise Brown, I mean,
Yeah.
K1, I think he did pretty good last week. AJ Dillon against KC, I mean, I think he'll get some rushing. He'll get a rushing touchdown. Just one is all you need. A chain, I know. I think his chain's gonna do good. I think he's full. I think he's fully healthy now, so this is his game. Kyle Pitts is gonna be a tough one because his Jets defense is gonna be tough,
He's
but
been ass, Kyle Pitts.
he's been
Yeah.
ass, yeah. But he's due too. I mean, you can say that I use due a lot. I use that word a lot for a lot of players, but I think he should be due.
Yeah.
Ridley, I tried trading for him. I actually offered Arnold the last day of trade deadline. I tried to get a trade. I offered him Stevenson and McLaurin. And that wasn't that. That's not a bad offer. You can't lie. That's not a bad offer.
That's solid. Yeah, that's a solid offer.
I
But
was
yeah, no, that's solid. Yeah.
yeah, Stevenson and McLaurin. I tried to get him to do that because I would really need a receiver. But I
Yeah.
think Ridley he had a slow couple games, but I think Ridley's gonna be great. I think Jacksonville's gonna finish the season off strong. So I mean they're such a great team. So I'm gonna go Arnold. I think Pittsburgh defense will lock them up. I think Arnold. I'm going Arnold this week.
Okay. I
I know
do. I
Jeff
do
has a
see it
team.
because.
I know
Uh
Jeff
huh.
has a team, but I think like his team's there, but I don't know. I think this is the team. I think Arnold's week. This is Arnold's week right here.
To win it. Um, I could see the upset happening for sure. Just because Jeff, he still has. Well, he's gonna bench Mixon. He's been playing bad. Obviously, the court Burrow being injured affects that because
Yeah.
they're
And
like
then Jefferson's
they're
out.
stacking the box,
Devontae's out.
and then
His best two receivers are
Jefferson
out.
on a
Yeah.
bye week, and that's tough. Yeah,
Yeah.
so this
That's why
might
that was
hurt
my
him. Devontae
yeah.
and Jefferson on bye. Okay. He still has a solid team with Kyron. He's gonna be leading the way, and Mike Evans, can he have another big game? And then obviously Herbo, he's been solid. He is starting Singletary um, against Denver, so he can put up points. He's been solid.
Yeah.
Um, damn, I see what you're saying. I don't blame you for faking like it's an upset pick, but I'm still gonna rock with Jeff just because, bro. Arnold I don't think he's put up 100 points in forever, so it could change. Like I said, his luck could change. And honestly, I need him to win because if Jeff loses, it just gives me a better position,
Yeah. You're
of
pretty much
having the
yeah.
same record with him. But I'm still gonna go with Jeff just because Arnold is so ass, and I still don't think he's like due diligence with research. He did pick up Jahan Dotson, so maybe he plugs him in somewhere. He needs a tight end. That's his weakest, like one of the biggest spots right there.
Yeah.
Kyle Pitts against the Jets. He might drop like 3 points. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised, but
Either he
I'm still gonna
drops
pick
3 or
Jeff.
20. There's no in between. There's no in
There's no
between.
in between, to be honest. Yeah, yeah. Maybe he gets a touchdown. Yeah, you never know. But you're gonna go with Arnold. I'm gonna go with Jeff, even though I think it will be close though. It won't be like an easy win for Jeff. Like I think he's gonna be sweating it. They both will be sweating it. It should be a solid matchup. But yeah, I'm gonna rock with Jeff just because Arnold's team is ass. To keep it simple. But yeah, man, let's keep it going. So we'll skip your. We'll do yours last. So then we got another Houston matchup here, in-house rivalry. We got Drink in my cup, flashed them TDs. So I'm interested to see what this is looking like. Is he gonna bench Cup or not? Adriel Hardy had two players play. Yeah, like I said, this was big time for Adriel starting Geno Smith. We were in the Discord. I don't know if you saw. We were talking about Geno. Sounds like Chino, so that's why he started him. So Geno Smith, 30 points, bro. Interesting, solid from. I doubted it, but shout out to Adriel, man. Same thing. I doubted Charbonnet, but obviously he, um, what's his name? Kenneth
Touchdown.
Walker was injured, so and then yeah, he got his touchdown there. 16 points is solid for your running back. Basically, his running back too. So solid, good start for Chino.
Yeah.
Um, Let me see if Esteban. No, he still has Cup. He still has Cup starting. His projection is way down from what it was. Early in the year before he got injured, he was 18, 19 projection. He's at 13
Yeah.
now. Um, you still got Brown. Mostert, that's an interesting one too. I think Chino. I'm gonna make my pick right now. I think Chino's gonna win
Yeah.
just because he already got
I'm
to a
going
hot
Chino too.
start. And then A Chain, you going Chino too? Okay. A
Yeah.
Chain is coming back, so he's gonna take Mostert's touches. Najee, I feel like he'll have a good game, but yeah, I'm gonna go with Chino just off the bat. Hopkins, he's gonna start him there. Let me take a look at his bench, and then I'll let you make your pick. Well, you already said Chino. Kenneth Walker didn't play. Schultz is out. Noah Brown is questionable. Gus Edwards, and he doesn't have his star quarterback. He is on bye. Nico Collins on the bench. That's interesting. So he's going with Hopkins instead of Nico. Um, what are your thoughts on this one? I know you already said Chino, but what's your explanation for that?
I think obviously I don't think AJ Brown will put up 16. I think San Francisco defense will give him some issues. I mean, he's been struggling. So I think San Francisco defense will give him a little bit of issues. I mean, he'll probably get his 12, 13 probably, but I don't think he'll get more than 15 max. Monster, yes, Shane is coming back, so he will take away touches. Thing about Monster is you never know when they can get 4 touchdowns out of nowhere, bro. That offense is such a insane offense. Like you don't know what they're gonna do, but
Mhm.
I think Najee Harris 13. Najee Harris is someone that you just can't trust. I mean, I drafted him last year, I think second round. So I mean, I have
Ooh,
hatred towards Najee Harris. I have a
that's
hatred towards
tough.
him.
Yeah.
So Ingram, I think Ingram will have a good game. Hopkins is so inconsistent. Don't know. I think Colts Loki won that game, so it might give them. They might not be able to do that much. So I mean, he does have Colts defense though. But I think on the other hand, I mean, Christian Kirk is there. Christian Kirk's pretty solid. Kittle again, 11 points against Philly defense. We'll see. Um, I'm not gonna put my bias in, so I don't know what they'll do. He does have
Yeah.
two Chiefs players, which is kind of a throw up because I think Pacheco will get his, but is Rasheed Rice really gonna do good again? Like it's what
Mhm.
he did because I think it's a Kittle game. But McPherson should get his. Cincinnati defense might struggle though, but I think he should be set. I think he should start. But Najee's also playing. I was gonna say start Warren over Rasheed
I
Rice.
agree. I definitely agree. I was looking at this earlier. He should. I was looking at this too. I don't know if he's lagging it or he really is confident in Cincinnati against a good Jacksonville
Yeah,
offense. I don't know.
yeah. Those are two things I
Um,
think he needs to fix, but I still think he can pull it off.
just because he got off to a good start. Yeah, I agree with you,
Yeah,
man. Rashid Rice, I would put Warren because Warren's been balling too. He has even though Najee gets touches too, Warren has been explosive. So, and then yeah, I don't know what's up with this defense. Maybe he's lagging it. I don't know. Sunday is tomorrow, so shit, we'll see what happens. That might hurt him, but yeah, no, I agree with you, man.
yeah.
Higgins is on the bench. I don't blame him because no Burrow. So
Imagine he
Cooks,
starts
he
those
could have
Cooks.
started
Imagine
Cooks.
even the tight end, bro. Even the
If he
tight
would have
end.
started these two, yeah, he
Oh,
would have been
it would have.
chilling.
Yeah, he would have
Yeah,
rolled
yeah, he would
over
have been
him.
good. He could have honestly. It wouldn't have been. I get it. You don't want to start too many players on Thursday Night Football, but if he would have Cooks on his flex right here, and then instead of Kittle, he would have been chilling. He didn't even got to watch the
Yeah.
games tomorrow. But yeah, no, I'm gonna go with you, Chino, just because he got off to a hot start, and Esteban's been reeling for sure. I think he's on a losing streak if I'm not mistaken. So, um, and then that's just because of Cooper Cup and his running back situation. But yeah, we're gonna rock with Chino. Let's get into the last one, guys. I'm trying to keep this video short. We're gonna go with the last one, which is this dude changed his name. So we got just Neil and Simmer. This is a big game, to be honest, because we got number one, number two. Obviously, they're both fighting to get a bye week. So yeah, let's take a look. Um, Honestly, yeah, you can start it off because this is your team. So I'm pretty sure you're already
Well, this is the
confident. Or
matchup. This is the match of the week for sure.
okay, yeah, go ahead, call it. Yeah,
So
for
yeah,
sure.
one matchup of the week for sure. I mean, projections have us. Which projections at the end of the day really don't mean that much, but it's something to look at, kind of just to get like a starting point of looking at what the matchup is. But I mean, 126, both teams is crazy. I mean, we're literally tied right now. So it was actually 120, both of us actually earlier today. I don't know, 6 points. But they gave McCaffrey more points actually. They bumped McCaffrey and Waddle up and Kamara up actually. I'm looking at it right now and then Washington defense got bumped up too. Okay, I mean not my Washington defense, Miami defense. So they bumped
Okay, yeah,
and Hill got bumped up on his side. Sheed White, Keenan Allen, Tua, yeah. So I'm looking at like because it was 120 both of us earlier. Now it says
so a lot of people
126.
got bumped.
Yeah, a
Yeah.
lot of people got
Okay.
bumped up in projections. But I think I'm gonna win. Obviously I'm gonna go myself no matter what. I'm confident in my team.
Mhm.
I think I have the best overall team in the league. I do have fortunate I do have Hawkinson I do have Hawkinson on a bye. And I would say before the trade that happened, before that trade, I still would say my team was still the best team in the league overall. I think from start to finish, I have the best team. I don't have the star receivers. I mean, you could say Waddle is a star receiver or not, but I have good receivers. My running back duo is just that's literally two running backs to go 1 and 2 at this point. That's literally top two
I
pick. And
agree.
I have so yeah, so I do think I win. I mean, it's gonna be a tough matchup for myself. I mean, I think Mahomes is needs a big game, bro. I mean, he's been really off, and that's not something Mahomes is. So I think Mahomes gets like 25, 30 points, bro. I need that on a Sunday night. And so yeah, that should be a good game. Waddle. So this is where I need. This is where my main thing is. Waddle versus and Hill. I need Waddle to outperform Hill one time this week, man. Just this week, I need that. I need that this
Yeah,
week. And right now, I'm in a
I see
dilemma
it.
on my receiver spot. Like, if you go to my bench, I'm in a dilemma. I don't know who to start. Like, I'm genuinely just stuck. I have Thielen, McLaurin, and Garrett Wilson. I'm literally like, I don't know who to start right now. The projections are the
Okay,
same
so you're still
almost.
deciding on that.
Yeah, like I had Wilson in, and then this morning I put Thielen back in. I'm like, is Thielen like he might cook their defense? I'm not gonna lie. So I'm like, I don't know who to play. I don't know who to play. He's playing Tampa Bay. I'm like, he might
Okay.
outperform compared to Garrett Wilson against I forgot who they're playing, but Atlanta,
Atlanta.
I think
This
Atlanta, yeah, Atlanta. I
is
think Atlanta defense is decent, I
Atlanta's
think.
good
So
defense though.
yeah,
Yeah.
so yeah. So I'm in a I'm stuck right there. But and then one thing I've been overthinking all season has been Dak. Dak. Like, do I start him over Mahomes? Do I start him over Mahomes? I don't want to start him over Mahomes, but he's outperforming Mahomes every game. But then I don't want to bench
Yes. Yeah.
Mahomes. This is the guy I drafted second round. So it's like,
Yeah.
and it's the best quarterback in the league. Like, I mean, stats aside this year, I mean, he's overall the best quarterback in the league. So I don't want to bench the dude. And then on his side, he
He
has
is. I
Keenan
agree.
Allen going crazy. So I need that. I need that off game from him on Keenan Allen. I mean, and like, there's so many things to say about this matchup because every single player you could talk
It's
about for a long time. Like, is Rashid
it's
White? I mean,
fire,
Ayuk.
dude.
Yeah,
I will be looking at this matchup because yeah, wow, this is a great matchup. So like you said, you got to probably two top five running backs, maybe top three, and McCaffrey and Kamara. Um, and on the other side, so you got the running backs, and on the other side, he has the receivers because he has Tyreek
yeah.
Hill and Keenan Allen, who are both top five as well. So, but at the same time, you got Waddle at receiver, even though that's your weak spot. But then he also has some decent running backs. Henry's been sus just because he's on a bad team. I feel
I was about to
like
say that right now. I'm about to
he
say
could.
Henry 10
Mhm.
points is kind of a trap for me, bro. I feel like that dude could put a 20 out of nowhere and they could just trap me right
He
there.
can, yeah.
Yeah,
Unless they're
so
down big, when they stop, they put Spears in, so because he's a pass catcher. Unless they're down big, Henry will get his touches. But yeah, that's pretty low. It's a trap, like you said. So he still has good running backs, and you guys still got good receivers. I see what you're saying with Thielen because he's giving you what is it, 2, 3 straight games, bad games, right? I think
mm, No,
So
one. The game before that he had 15
one
actually.
yeah, 15. Okay. That's
He's
not
been
bad then.
consistent.
So
Like he started off, he had
yeah.
30-point games, I think like 4 weeks in a row almost. That's when I picked him
No,
off
he
waivers.
did.
Nobody
Yeah.
picked him up. And then I started him, he got like 17, 18, and like 15. He's had 2 bad
He's
games all
been going
year.
up. No.
So that's why I'm kind of
Yeah.
like, hey, should I bench him or not? That's why I'm
Yeah.
just in a tough spot right
After
now.
one bad week. Last week was really bad though. That's the thing. It
Yeah,
was like,
it was
yeah,
really
like
bad.
you
It was
said,
not.
3 yards or
It wasn't
something.
even like a 7, 8 point game. It was just a bad game, bro.
Mm,
Like one
that
reception, two
was really
yards.
bad.
That's
Yeah. I'm
I'm in
not
a
gonna
tough
lie to
spot
you.
right
Let me
now.
see this. Ah man, both of y'all got good teams, but let me take a look at the bench. So you might go with what you still not sure. You do got Saquon on bye, and you do got Hawkinson. Honestly, I'm just for those. I'm gonna go with. I'm sorry, bro, but I'm gonna go with Simmer just
All
because
right, man.
Hawkinson has been a big part. So Hawkinson has been a big part of your team too. That's like the cherry on top, you know. Um, he's been really. I think he's the tight end number one right now over Kelsey. I think yeah, he is for sure.
By the way, I drafted this
Um,
guy 5th round. There were tight ends going third
Mike
round. There were tight ends going third round that aren't even playing.
Mike, take notes, my guy. Honestly, that's still crazy to me. Waller, I would have been if you would have took Hawkinson there, I would have been like, all right, at least. But he took Waller out of everybody. But yeah, I'm sorry, bro. I'm gonna have to go with him just because of that. You do have 2 bye weeks. Kate
I don't
Otten,
think
he might get
I don't think
his.
I don't think a bright spot could be Miami defense could give me 20. To be honest, they've been really
Mm,
good. All their big games have been like 15 plus point games. They've had a lot
yeah,
of those, so I think that's something I want. Tyreek, I don't need him to get 22. I mean, he can get his 15. He'd be cool right there. Just need to chill a little bit this week.
yeah. But he is the number one
Uh,
receiver though, so like in
yeah,
the
it's number one
league.
receiver.
So
Yeah, it
ooh,
is
it's gonna be
tough.
a good one, man.
It's because I think he
And it
has the
might come
top two
down, yeah,
receivers in general. I think he has the top two receivers in general, and I like the top two running backs. So it's like
yeah.
those heads are clashing.
No,
So
no
it's gonna be a
facts,
tough.
man. This is
It's a
gonna be an
tough
interesting
spot,
one.
bro.
And I agree with you. This is the match of the week. Like I said, I'm just gonna go with Simmer just because your bye weeks. But man, y'all both got good teams. Honestly, this might be. I'm just gonna throw it out there. It might be, a foreshadowing of the future. Maybe a championship game. Maybe in the playoffs. So
This is
it's a
matchup
big
of the
game for
year so
y'all.
far. I'm not even gonna lie. Throughout the
I
whole
would
year, this
say,
is matchup of
yeah,
the year. Yeah, because this is a
just
big
because we're
deciding
getting close to the
factor.
playoffs. Yeah,
Yeah,
hmm it could be. No, I agree, man. Just because,
it's
and
like
hopefully it lives
because
up
then
to it.
we got two matchup of the years this year. We got a fantasy game. Then we got the Niners and the Eagles in real life. Like, we got two matchup of the years this week. Big week of
Oh yeah,
football.
that's true. It's gonna be a good weekend, man. That's tomorrow. No doubt, man. But yeah, man, I think that's gonna do it. I think you just gotta pick if you want to pick a toilet bowl matchup, you already got the
That's kind of
matchup of the
tough,
week. And I
low
don't blame
key. Okay, I'm going with a
uh,
surprising one. People, y'all may not expect this one, but
oh,
I'm gonna go Shabag and Mike.
okay. Okay.
I think all the
Wow, how
other
come?
matchups are closer than we think. I just think those two
Okay.
players for Mike really just showed out, and then I think
Yeah.
some of Shabag's players might underperform. Like, I don't. I think Gibbs will underperform. I think some of his other players. I don't remember the names top off my head, but I think they'll
Yeah.
underperform a little bit. But it's either that
And
matchup
this is
or the Swag and Chino one. But I think Swag's team's actually not gonna be that bad this week. I think Cooper Cup will perform. I think Cooper Cup will have a big week. So I don't want to
honestly,
put.
yeah, I think I agree with you just because obviously some of the games already happened, so it's like we already see, same thing with Chino. His team, they both put up 47 with two players, so
Yeah,
it's kind of after the fact. Sorry, guys, we tried to get it earlier, but
yeah,
it's Saturday, so it's all good. But yeah, it's just off. Both of them got off to a best start, and then yeah, I agree with you, man. That might be the toilet bowl. I thought you were gonna say the Arnold game, but actually, like we were talking about earlier, that might be a closer game than we think. Just because
yeah.
Jeff got some bye
And
weeks,
I
and
took
then
Arnold,
Arnold,
so I can't say
and you
toilet
took
bowl. You
Arnold.
know, so
I get you. Yeah, I wrote those down. I wrote those picks down just so we'll keep track of them. I'll throw them in the Discord to see how we did after the week. But yeah, man, I think that's gonna do it. Um, it's gonna be a solid week, man. In general, fantasy football and then just in football, man. We got a lot of good
yeah, it's a big
matchups.
week.
So,
Yeah.
man, I hope y'all enjoy. Hope y'all have a good weekend. It's Saturday. Stay safe out there. Drive safe. Enjoy the football. We do got college football tonight too. Championship games. So, y'all tune into that. But yeah, man. Any last thoughts? Just new. Let me hold on. Let me stop sharing this real quick so we could um, get a better. All right. Cool. All right, man. Well, yeah, like I was saying, yeah, should be a good weekend. Y'all enjoy. Any last thoughts, just Neil? Anything you got to
Not
say to the
much, man,
league?
but I do think I'll probably be making another appearance soon in the playoffs because I'll be topping off in there. So I'll be back. I'll
Okay.
be back. I'll be back for another video. Maybe
Yes,
maybe I
sir.
might show up. Might
That's
show
true.
up. We might have to make it after a championship video when I win it all. So we might have to.
Oh,
Or
okay.
might have to
That,
make it.
hey,
Yeah,
that
we
is
might
a
have
good
to.
idea though. I'll try to make the videos for sure with people that are in the playoffs or in the championship games. Obviously we want to highlight them, and then yeah, we for sure make
Oh,
a
another
video of
fact. Another
whoever
fact.
wins. Go ahead, go ahead.
Another year. I'm undefeated against Texas.
Hey man, chill. Are you really?
I'm undefeated against Texas. Yeah.
I'm gonna look into that stat. But wait, who do you play next week? You don't got no more Texas?
Let me see.
Let's take a.
So
I'll pull it up right here. Hold on, I got it up. You play
I play
next week. You
Shebang next
play.
week. No, I only play Shebang. That's it. I don't play no more Texas. I finished
I'm
the
gonna
year
look
off
into that
undefeated.
fact, but you might be right. You might have. Yeah, you might have sweep because you did beat me twice, and then
I
yeah.
beat Chino. I beat Jeff.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, no doubt.
Beat Swag.
Talk your
Yeah.
shit. Talk your shit. That's not bad. But yeah, guys, that's gonna do it, man. Hope y'all enjoyed the video. I'll try to have it out before the games on Sunday, and yeah, man, let's get it. That's gonna be it. We're gonna sign off.
Peace, man.
Peace.